When I first heard about this podcast, and it's the walking with, I was like, nah, you've nailed it, because that's really the point. It's kind of in many ways a bit ironic if you're sitting down talking about well-being, because that's the point of this. I would say one of the biggest challenges we face, right, in the modern world is that lack of movement. And martial arts recognises that in two ways. It recognises it on a spiritual level, and it recognises it on a physical level. Because obviously on a physical level, the less we move, actually, weirdly, the less we can think. Because like the spinal fluid pumps about 20 times a second to the brain, so the fluids are pumping up, but when you sit down it goes down to 8. Wow. So it's why we start to get that kind of feeling of brain fog. And there's that feeling of, when we've got a problem that we can't solve, you keep trying to think it, but it only gets solved really when you start to move. So the minute you get up and move, it's quite often why you see people walking up and down on the phone, right? Because that's the way that we process things.
Yes.
But we've kind of lost that connection between the natural way the body moves and our brain. And our brain has become so much the focus that we forget that our gut, our central nervous system, and our brain all were created at the same time. So this movement is that kind of missing link in the modern society.